probably give that course in 2 seconds. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. People work hard for what they have. They don't appreciate when people steal. Do you understand?
Welcome to What Had Happened Was.
When we take a peek into actual court cases and give you commentary based on our unique perspective and experiences, and also give you informational tips and tricks to help you avoid a what had happened situation.
Before we get started, give us a thumbs up, a tasteful comment. Subscribe to the channel to be notified of every video as they come out.
All right, the court is calling 2021 CR 2966, State of Texas versus Sarah Hausman. And am I pronouncing her name correctly, defense?
Huseman, Your Honor.
Huseman. All right, could I have the parties announced for the record for the state?
Marcus Sanders.
For the defense?
Linda Corley.
All right, and are you Sarah Huseman?
I am.
Yes. All right, we're proceeding by video. Any objections from the state?
No objection.
Any objections from the defense?
No objections, Your Honor.
Ms. Huseman, I'm showing you what's entitled Defendant's Consent to Appear by Video. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you electronically sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video. Showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you electronically sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, I'm showing you what's entitled Discovery Acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
I did review all the discovery that I received in this case, and the state has given me every item that I am aware of.
All right, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Huseman, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Judge. We're proceeding on the lesser included Class A misdemeanor, 750 to 2,500.
Any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
Ms. Huseman, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court's Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand what you're charged with is theft, $750 to $2,500? That's a Class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment is up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, I do.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor. I do believe she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do, Judge.
Ms. Houston, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes,
Are you a U.S. citizen?
I am.
The court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state recommends deferred adjudication. The state will take in consideration 2021 CR 2965. There's to be no contact with Amber Stahl, STAHL. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it in both places?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
There have not, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for 1 year. There be a TAP evaluation, 50 hours of community service restitution, and the CATS 1 and 2 program. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense of theft, $750, but less than $2,500 as a Class A misdemeanor. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, we're pleading no contest.
Oh, and I thought that we were talking about, sorry.
All right, Ms. Huseman, are you pleading guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, and do you need to discuss anything with your attorney about your plea before we go forward?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
All right. State, do you have any evidence to support the defendant's no contest plea?
Yes, Judge. The state offers State's Exhibit 1 and its attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
Ms. Huseman, I'm going to show you what's entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it at all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call them, the right to remain silent?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. Off the record for a moment. Rebecca, this is Sarah Huseman. It's 2021 CR 2966, and it's an application for deferred adjudication.
Thank you.
All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we ready to proceed with sentencing?
We are, Your Honor. We waive PSI.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. I just wanted to let the court know that she has been extremely remorseful in this situation. It was a judgment call that happened, and there's no real good explanation, but she does regret it. And
Here we go. This lady, it was a judgment call. That doesn't even sound right. She sat there, went to this lady's, she stole her stuff. She broke in, she stole her stuff. And she didn't.
It was a judgment call, she said. She's remorseful about it, though.
She's not remorseful about it. She mad she got caught. And so what? Like, she's like, I made a mistake.
According to what you just heard, she was in her right state of mind when she did it.
She wasn't on drugs. She wasn't hungry. She wasn't about to get put out of her house, and she was desperate for money or something, and she just saw opportunity. She took it. No, She
This
she
is
just
cold-blooded.
she just wanted to buy. She needed to buy her daughter a birthday gift.
Also, to let the court know that she has taken responsibility, she actually paid $15,000 in restitution upfront.
Here we go. She gave $15,000. So she had $15,000 to give her
Up
the
front.
money back. Just stack her real quick with 15 stacks. But you
The
stole.
word monster is coming to mind at this point in time.
You but you broke in and took her stuff. But when it was time to pay it back, you was like,
It's
"Here's
$15,000.
$15,000."
What the hell is this? That's crazy.
So the victim will have that money. She won't have to wait for the period of probation to get that. And we would just request that you allow her to have this chance for deferred to keep her record clean. So
Why should she deserve to have her record clean? She should have her record filthy, like the dark, dirty soul she got.
The word unaccountability is leaping out at me hard.
That's ridiculous. She stole something from somebody that she didn't need to steal from somebody. Once again, she wasn't in need. She was in desire. And there's a totally different thing. And one thing, it doesn't make it right if you steal it because you need it. But people are in jail all over the world because they needed something. Once again, you have people that did years.
Oh, and let's go back to it. She stole a ring. She stole a ring and credit cards.
To buy something, a birthday present for her child that she had the money for, because obviously when it was time to pay it back, she had the money to pay it back. So obviously baby girl could have waited for that birthday gift if she had the money to pay it back.
she can continue to make this situation as right as she can make it.
All right.
Oh, there it is. You heard that all right, Judge. When you hear that, the judge would to light her up.
She wants to make things right.
Right.
She didn't have to make okay. Irony, you made things wrong, but now you want to make things right.
Yeah.
Ms. Huseman, how old are you?
I am 42, Your Honor.
All right. Why are you taking things that don't belong to you?
It was very, very bad. It was a huge mistake. I have never done it, and I'm very sorry that happened.
It wasn't a mistake. Let me tell you what a mistake is, because people throw around the word mistake. People, I don't know what has happened to the English language. People have just started using terms improperly. Let me give you an example of a mistake. It's raining outside when I leave my home. I know it's raining, so I bring my black umbrella with me to court. I'm sitting in court. I have my black umbrella. Everybody says it stopped raining. I'm thinking, great. But after I finish with my case, I realize it's raining again. There's a person who sat next to me. They have a black umbrella. I pick up my black umbrella. I go outside. It's raining. I open it up. And when I look inside of it, I realize not my umbrella. I grabbed the wrong black umbrella. So I take it back. That's a mistake. Let me tell you what you did in that scenario. You come to work. It's not raining. You ignore the meteorologist who says it's going to rain. Somebody lets you know it's raining. You're in a courtroom. You don't have an umbrella. Somebody else has brought their black umbrella. You sit next down to them and you're like, oops, it's raining outside. Let me grab that umbrella. You take their umbrella. It's not a mistake because you know it's not yours. You didn't even bring one. That's you making a choice. So at your age, why are you making a choice to steal?
I am so sorry, ma'am. I wish that I could tell you something that will be favorable to me. It was a bad judgment. I'm very regretful about doing it.
How would you like if somebody were to take that chain off your neck?
It will be very sad, and I will be very upset. So I completely understand.
Oh, she understands, and she would be very upset.
She laughed. You heard her laugh.
She laughed like I guess she laughed like, yeah, you play with me if you want to. Think you gonna snatch this chain, but I don't know, because she's
got an entitlement mentality. She's not taking accountability at all.
Garbage.
So is
how
this
the other
15,
person might feel.
just 1 second. Is this $15,000 that she paid for the wedding rings?
Yes, Your Honor.
So basically, even though you pay, let me explain something to you. Even though you paid $15,000 for the wedding rings, that means that that person does not have their wedding ring back. I don't know if the engagement ring, if there was a big celebration, if somebody got down on one knee, maybe they planned something in Hawaii, but giving them $15,000 doesn't give them their ring back.
Oh, she understands, and oh, she would be very upset.
She laughed. You heard her laugh.
She
in her
laughed
answer?
like I guess she laughed like,
She
oh,
thinks-
like, yeah, you play with me if you want to, think you're gonna snatch this chain, but I don't know, because she's
She's got an entitlement mentality. She's not taking accountability at all.
garbage.
I don't know with the wedding ring, if they had like this big, beautiful ceremony, that $15,000 is not giving them the memories back from that wedding ring.
No, but it's not even that. She broke those people emotionally because once again, now the judge is painting a picture of the
Yeah.
situation because once again, when somebody proposes to somebody, usually there's like a celebration,
Yep.
there's a moment. This is a moment that
Mhm.
was created when this one person gave this other person this ring and say, "Marry me," and they said yes. And once again, you got
don't know
people.
what the hardships they went through as a relationship. You don't know what struggles he had to go through to get that money up, or they got to get that money up to get that
You
ring.
don't even know, not to be funny, you don't even know where the ring came from,
Yeah.
how it was gone about. We like you damage those people emotionally, and then you're like, yeah, take 15,000 and go on about your business.
And we don't know whether the item was a one of a kind item. We don't know anything.
Right, he could have got this special thing because here's the thing: when people go to get engagement rings or whatever, sometimes the jeweler may have a
special
it might be
cut. Yeah.
it might the jeweler might say, oh, the jeweler he went to might have been somebody he knew. We don't know any of this. There's a story behind
Exactly.
this moment,
And there are
she
things that are
destroyed
not replaceable.
She destroyed that moment for them and for everybody in their family that was there to partake of that moment.
Yep.
Do you
I
understand?
I do.
So where are you working?
I own my own business,
Doing what?
weddings.
Oh my goodness. She's
The
a wedding
irony.
planner. She's
And
a
she
wedding
stole
planner.
wedding rings.
Engagement ring.
No, she said wedding. The judge said wedding rings.
Well, it doesn't.
Either
So what
one.
do? You look at people's rings and that's how you size people up to see, this is a good, oh, this is a Marquise cut, oh, this is an opal, this. That's how she knew what she was getting.
Let's see how big this umbrella gets.
Stay tuned for part 2 of what happened was. Thanks for watching.
And also give us a thumbs up, like, comment, share. Subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified of every video as they come up. And get that algorithm going and help us build this channel in 2024.
And make sure that you don't wind up in a what happened situation.